What's up, YouTube? This is my first official video, and this is going to be of my fish room so far. I'm going to go through some of the tanks and what I have right now. So, right here is two 55-gallon tanks. All my tanks have automatic water changes and are constantly drip changing. All these fish that you see in here are going to be moved to a 125-gallon tank once I get the tank in place. As you can see, I have the sponge filter for up to 250 gallons and some other biomedia in here. I have a small electric blue Jack Dempsey. Also got some Bolivian rams, some clown loaches, tiger barbs. Again, all these fish are going into a 125, as many of them get over 5 inches, like this green terror. And then down here, I have my guppy tank slash planet tank. It was a planet tank. It was like one of my first tanks with some goldfish. As you can see, there's some babies that just spawned, and then got some mystery snails, which have laid eggs on the top of the Versatop I have. Along with, there's a lot of other guppies. I have a lyre tail, and I'm just kind of trying to make a mixture of guppies at first, not really trying to breed for anything, and then eventually I will start selective breeding, and once I get some shrimp in here as well, that will be all set up. And then over here is my discus tank. I know it's full of algae, kind of ugly, but I plan on getting a bunch more black neon tetras, probably like 25 or 30. Hopefully you guys can see that as it focuses on them. Right now I only have 6. It was newly planted. The tank isn't new, so I do have some discus. They're kind of skittish. I have like a red Turk, and a blood pigeon, and then a blue discus, which is behind this big piece of driftwood. But I have a Aquatop filter on it with UV. It's been cycled already. The tank, I just recently made it a planted tank and added the discus. Then over here I have a mixture of fish. All the goldfish you see in here are going into a pond that I am digging out. Going to be around 1,000 gallons. This Oscar is named Magma, and he's going in the 125 with the other fish as well. He's just a little too big right now, so I'm growing out the other ones to put them with him. This is my really red OB peacock, which I am breeding, and and I only have one female. The other female he killed, but they have successfully had like over 30 babies on their first batch. So I plan on breeding him up, along with setting up another 125 gallon for breeding African cichlids. And all these Danios and goldfish will be moved into the pond once that's ready. But yeah, these African cichlids, the Synodontis, will all be moved to the 125. This is just kind of a holding tank, a 65 gallon, and I plan to put Tropheus in here. Again, all my tanks get water changes every day, like 1 gallon per hour every day is cycled in and out. So that's 24 gallons per tank. And if you go to like drip irrigation calculators, you can like see how much percentage that is, but it keeps all my nitrates low. And I've never really had a problem. I just hated doing water changes, so made my life a whole lot easier. I can show you down here that more guppy babies, and so I have a sponge filter on here and a heater. I don't have a heater on this tank because the heat below should rise up and the tank above should stay with room temperature, and my room stays around 78 degrees. But the drip irrigation I have, as you can see, is like a little drip emitter right here, which drips in 1 gallon per hour. And then I have this little DIY overflow, which, as you can see, is constantly primed, but isn't siphoning. And then it goes into this line, and then goes into that PVC pipe you see, and runs all the way out until you get outside my room into where the pond is being dug. That pond is going to be roughly 1,000 gallons. I'm going to fill this back in because we found this pipe. I know you're supposed to do it before. And then I'm going to dig most of this out and then make it like 7 by 7, and it should be 1,000 gallons. And I can breed some fish in there, as well as put some goldfish and koi in there and some other big fish if I ever want to. But yeah, thank you, and stay tuned if you want to see more updates on my fish room.